Hello haters and taters, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now today, we are building a bistro apartment, and here's why. It's not that I necessarily wanted to, I needed to redeem myself, okay? Maxis did something. Maxis did something, and I am like beyond happy and grateful for this. However, I wish that I had put in a better effort of what I did. So, I got the new kits the day they came out. I was streaming like all day that Thursday, and I decided I was gonna build a bistro. Um, I've obviously never built a bistro before. I didn't know what I was doing, so I built like this like ugly little blue bistro lounge thing and placed it in Del Sol Valley. It was atrocious. It was bad. It was ugly. It was not good. Um, I went Saturday night because I was like, I'm gonna delete this from the gallery. It's hideous. I went and I opened the gallery to the build, and I see a comment that says, "Congratulations on the Maxis favorite." What? Excuse me? Hello? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean Max's favorite? So I go and I look under Max's curated, and sure enough, the ugly bistro thing that I built was there under the favorites. I at this point I wasn't even like upset because I was like, oh my god, it's so ugly. At this point I was freaking out and hyperventilating because I was like, there's no way. There's no way this is real. This has to be a prank. It was not a prank, bro. But then I realized, oh, I can't delete this now. So, I think that original build was ugly. But there it is on the gallery under the user ID Timmy the Tater, called Del Sol Bistro, and people are downloading it. So now I can't take it down now if people are downloading it. If it was favorited by Maxis, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just being picky and thinking that it's ugly. But anyway, we're building another bistro. Technically, it's actually an apartment complex. There's 2 units upstairs, and then like the bistro section is technically like a shared space, because I was like, oh, that could be cool and interesting. I have it here in San Sequoia right now. I actually move it around to a few different lots in San Sequoia before I ultimately move it to Henford on Bagley towards the end of the video. And the vibes of this were very like dark on one side and then like yellow tannish on the other side. I don't really know. I don't know. It's been a long day. Listen, my sister fell yesterday. Okay, we were out swimming. I was telling her like all day, yeah, you need to stop running. You're gonna slip and fall. And lo and behold, she was running in the parking lot and she fell. Yeah, she did. She's okay. She had to go to the hospital actually, so maybe she's not okay. Anyway, yeah, she fell. It was pretty traumatic. I was changing out of my swimsuit and like the friend group just like barged into the bathroom. There was blood like everywhere. It was pretty traumatic. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? My sister's just crying. She like fell and like hit the pavement. It was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. It was stressful. But she says that she's doing okay. She's like, I'll be fine. I'm literally doing fine. It's gonna be totally okay. But I still feel bad. I feel bad. Like if I had been there out in the parking lot at the time, I could have been like, stop running, you know? But I wasn't, and that's where we're at. So that was traumatic. That happened yesterday, like while we were all getting ready to like leave and go back home. So that was pretty crazy. Really stressful. But here we are. I have like the way I wanted to divide this up, I wanted a big bistro at the bottom, but it would be divided into like 2 sections. One part would be more of like a bar. I'd have like wine bottles out, like dark, romantic, and then the other side would be more like bright, cozy, more like espresso coffee sort of vibes. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what a bistro is. I've never been to a bistro. I don't know what they have there. I was kind of just winging this. Okay, my main focus was like having a bistro as a shared space and then the apartments up top, and I think I accomplished that. Ignore the roofing right now. The roof is really bad. I go and I change the roof a couple of times. I was high-key struggling with the roof. I'm not gonna lie. I was high-key struggling big time. I don't know if I edited anything out, but like I was struggling with the roof at one point in the video. I guess I'll just talk about it then. But here we are. We're working on the inside. As you can see, I have it split up like right down the middle. But I am gonna open up one of these walls. Do I? No. Yes. No. No, I just move it. I'm crazy, apparently. But this darker side, I want to be like more like red, romantic, wine, you know, like woohoo era. Oh my god, I could have put a woohoo bush. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Anyway, I'm working on the apartment. Originally I was only gonna furnish like one apartment in the video because I was like, I don't know how long this is gonna be. But then I went and I looked and I was like, oh, this video is actually like maybe a little short. So maybe I'll like, I don't know, make it longer. And I went ahead and I furnished the other apartment. So there's that. We'll get to there later. So the build is kind of all over the place. I like work downstairs and then upstairs and outside, then downstairs and then back up at the apartment again, and then outside some more. It was all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. My brain is scattered. I don't know what I was doing. I was also eating bagel bites while I was making this, so I was pretty distracted. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I wanted like red, atmospheric, moody, like I don't know if I like achieved that very well. I had to remove some of the windows where I put like the stairs, but I think it worked out well because I ended up putting like boosts there, which I think look pretty good, pretty okay. I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. My gallery ID is Timmy the Tater. I think that's all one word. It might be undercase. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out next time I make a YouTube video. Oh my gosh, the camera angle everywhere. Sorry about that. These divider things, I thought these were like pretty. I don't think I used them in the other bistro that I made. And I was like, I really want to use them here. And I have like a little like couple section, I don't know, like a little cute little like date table maybe. So I'm gonna like divide it with this cute thing. So I was like that could be the vibes. That could 100% be the vibes. I think I remove it on the yellow side, but I'm not 100% for sure. Here I am adding the boost, which I also add those divider things at the end. And I just add like pictures above because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I wanted to add like more lights to make it brighter. So I just added the pictures. I think I add lights later on, but like not as many as I was originally thinking. Here I use the dividers kind of like as ends of the boost because they don't have like armrest things. So I was like, that could be cool. That could be cute. There should be enough room to like for your Sims to walk and stuff. I don't know. I did not play test this downstairs area. Something that bothered me about the pictures though is that I wish all of them have like different like colored frames. I wish I could get more of like the same colored frames. It looked a little weird to me, but I was like, I'm just gonna try and pretend like I don't notice it, and hopefully it doesn't bother anybody else. It was a little complicated. We were having issues with our front door, so like we had maintenance people coming to like fix our front door because it wouldn't lock. Our door wasn't locking, so we needed somebody to come and like fix it because we live in an apartment, and like if it won't lock, then that's bad. I tried using the Riviera. Is it Riviera or Riviera? I actually don't know how to pronounce that word because I've heard it said a few different ways. I've been saying Riviera, but I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that's accurate like at all. But I don't know. I tried using that arch. I didn't really like it. I think I end up using just like a regular base game one. I did, however, want to use the curtains that it came with because they match like perfectly and they're like gorgeous. And I hate the curtains that we have in this game. I went to Horse Ranch. I got some of those like it's like wine rack decorations, not the ones that you like put your like. I'm sorry, not your wine, but your like your nectar in to like store, but like just like a decorative one because I like very much like alcoholic wine, like adult date night vibes over on this side. Again, this won't function as like a bar or anything. I don't know if I even like gave it enough of like the lot requirements for that. The downstairs is just a shared space for both apartments, which I thought was cool. Maybe you could have parties and you could like have the parties downstairs. I don't know. I was just trying to be different. I don't know. I knew I wanted to put like a tree or like a plant over in this corner. I wanted to use that that tree from Seasons, but I just like it's just too big and I don't think it's gonna work. So I ended up using like a hanging plant on both sides. Both sides, like on each level, are pretty much the same, just like different color schemes. There's a few different items in each, but like for the most part, it's all the same thing. I don't know if that's like good or bad. I thought it looked not terrible. I also really loved this rug from Vampires. I thought that looked great. Over here, I was struggling because I wanted the like espresso machine thing that came with this kit. But you can't place it on the bar. You have to place it on a cabinet or a countertop. but none of the ones for starters, I do not have all the packs at all. None of the countertops that I have matched the color well at all. So I was struggling with like how I wanted to do this. I think in the end I find one later on. I think it's either from Horse Ranch or Cottage Living. It didn't match, but I was like, it works. I don't even care at this point. But I wanted to make this like very elegant. I added like mug clutter, like a teapot, cute little stuff like that, because like this part's more of like a cafe, bistro, like baked goods, coffee sort of vibe. You know what I mean? And I did like this this cabinet, this like hutch, I guess you would call it. I wanted to put it back behind this bar area, but it didn't look good, so I just moved that table and I replaced that table with this instead, and then I added like 2 tables like on the ends and the corners by the booths, because I thought maybe it looked better, and maybe it was better for space and like sim walkability, because we all know Sims are not the smartest people in the world. I mean, neither am I, but like, I mean, the Sims could do like maybe a little better. They could do a little better. Here I am working upstairs. I was struggling with this. I'm not gonna lie. I was high key struggling with how I wanted to lay out the apartment. And I think maybe this side looks maybe a little too simple, like the darker side. I don't know if it looks good. I think it looks good. I think it let me rephrase that. I think it looks okay. I think it looks decent. I think it looks okay. I think it looks decent. I don't think it looks like, oh my god, wow, it looks incredible, amazing. I feel like I could have done better, but I don't know what like I would have done. I don't know. I was struggling. I was really struggling. In the end though, I think it looks okay. I wanted to move the couch somewhere else, but I didn't want it to be like off-centered with the window, because I was like, that's gonna bother people. That bothers me. So I tried putting another window in front to see what that looked like, and I was like, that looks kind of ugly to me, so I just ended up not doing it. I added like an island because I wanted to get like a big dining table, but like the way that I had this laid out, I couldn't really fit it. I mean, I probably could have if I tried harder, but I don't know, it wasn't working for me. I also thought these countertops were a little too dark, so I did change them. On the other side, it just stays like white and yellow. Very much beautiful. I had to redraw the walls because something was not adding up. Also, there's like a weird light somewhere in this apartment, like by the door. I ended up later finding out when I was trying to fix the roof, because I told you I don't keep that roof. That like the roof on part of the apartment on like both sides was like gone. It like wasn't there anymore, and so I had to like go back and like fix that. Even like after I redrew the walls though, it still wasn't there, and I don't know why. But we'll get to that later on if I didn't cut it out. I don't remember what I cut out, honestly. I'm very forgetful, even though I literally cut it out like, I don't know, like 20 minutes ago. I'm forgetful. I was struggling with curtains. I wanted to be like, maybe I could go more red and lean into like the downstairs, but I was like, I don't know, it looks kind of bad. Like too much red, so I ended up just using like the gray. I thought the gray looked okay. I felt like it tied in like the rug and then the countertops. I thought it looked okay. I think that it looks fine. I knew I wanted a bookshelf because I didn't know if I would be able to fit an office in here. I ended up getting that one. I think it's from Discovery University. I don't know. I'm gonna be so honest with you. There is so much stuff in debug. Hello, in the build by menu that I don't know. I don't recognize, because I just got a bunch of like Sims packs and I don't recognize anything. I really don't. I bought like 5 expansion packs and then like some like stuff packs and stuff when my computer wasn't working. So like I haven't really like taken the time to like go through and look through each item. They aren't new packs. They're just packs that I didn't have. I still don't have all the packs, but I have quite a few. But like build by, for me, all over the place. I'm like, ooh, what swatch does that come in? Ooh, what is that? Ooh, I've never seen this before. Maybe I could use that. So it was a little scattered. It was a little all over the place for sure. I don't know what bed this is from. I think I thought it was Seasons, based on like how the wood looked at the end, but I don't think it was, because I grabbed other things from Seasons and the wood swatches didn't match. But also, that's just The Sims. Maybe it is from Seasons, and maybe The Sims just can't give us matching wood swatches. Just saying, just saying. But I wanted to use those end tables. I thought they were pretty. I thought the sides of them looked really nice. They don't match anything, but I was like, I want to use these so freaking bad. And I over here, I was like, the room is big enough. I could add a desk. But I needed to add like a small wardrobe. I was trying to think like modern, but not like modern. Like not new modern, but like old modern. Not like 70s, but like maybe like 2000, 2010. I don't know. I just wanted something. I wanted it small so I could like station the computer and the desk in front of the window. Because again, I didn't want it to be off center. Like OCD, ADHD, like the brain wasn't braining there. I also used the same curtains because I thought they looked good. I'm not gonna lie, I thought they looked good. And obviously I had to use the authority because there's always room for the authority. This wall looked weird. I know I wanted to put something there. I really like that picture from Seasons. I use it everywhere, but I was like, I don't think it matches in here. So I was like, downstairs, bar side of the bistro, why don't I just get this picture from, I think it was Sims 4 for Rent, and I had like wine or like alcohol on it, so I was like, that could work. And like the wood color, it's like a vibe right there. So that's what I did. I ended up using that Seasons picture in the bedroom with like a green swatch because I was like, green bedroom, obviously it matches, it works, amazing, incredible, love that. But yeah, the lot right now, I didn't realize how big the lot was until I started like working on the outside, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna fill this up, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna fill this up, how I'm gonna make this look good. So I ended up moving it later on. I think I moved it to like 2 or 3 more different like lots. But we find one in Henford on Bagley, and I think it was where the old bar was. Here again, people in the apartment. Also, I needed to help my aunt because my aunt is not feeling good today. She is not thriving. So yeah, bathroom, small, tiny, but functional. Added a picture because I was like, these walls kind of boring, kind of basic. And I knew I wanted like that little like clutter piece. I think it was from Everyday Clutter, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. Like the one that goes on the wall with like the keys hanging down and like the mail thing, that right there. I couldn't find it. So I just like filtered by the pack. Again, build by all over for me. So many items that I'm like, that's not where this usually is, and now I don't know where it is, and now I feel stupid. I didn't really know how to clutter up the desk either. I'm not gonna lie. I struggled with that. I don't know, everything I tried just felt like, it felt forced, like it didn't feel like naturally cluttered, so I was like, maybe I just don't do anything. Maybe I just leave it be. And I think I did. Here I am, I'm moving the lot, to another, it's a 30 by 20 in, I think it's the same world, San Sequoia, but I don't keep it here. I move it to Henford on Bagley, because I was looking at it and I was like, the brick that I got was from Henford, not Henford on Bagley, but from Cottage Living, and I was like, I really want it. I don't want to go and find something else because the colors, they just match so well. And I'm not a big fan of like the brick that we have in the game. There's like a few that I like, mainly from vampires, but I was like, do I really want to use vampire wood here? I don't think so. Here I am. I struggled for like a good like 20 minutes with this roof. I could not figure out what was going on. I tried to like I didn't want to have like a third floor. So I was like, I'm going to like wrap this roof around this like area. And then I'm going to have like a little like that cute little fence on top. But you'll see in a few minutes, the fence was not going on top at all. I don't know why it wasn't going on top, but it was stressing me out. It wouldn't work. It kept going in between the roof and like the platform, and I don't understand why. I don't know if like if it was me, if I was the problem, if I'm the issue, if I couldn't figure it out, but it wasn't working, and I was getting stressed, and I wanted to cry. It was also floating above. I tried for like a good like a long time. I was like, why is this not working? And I was like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the drama. Maybe I'm the issue. So I tried, maybe I'll just put it more central in the platform, but I was like, that looks absolutely stupid. That looks ridiculous. That looks terrible. That is not the vibe. So I was like, maybe if I add a half wall around the platform, then I can put the fence back on. And it didn't work. It didn't work. I was stressed. I was struggling. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put gravel on top. It's going to be fine. We'll figure something out. And then I was like, I hate it. So I'm just going to go back and I'm going to undo everything that we had already just done. I'm gonna redo the roof. And we get there in the end. We do. We get there in the end. I think the roof looks as good as the roof could look. I don't know. I didn't want it to be very like, you know, like with that V shape in the middle. I don't know. It looked too like, I don't know. When I had it like that, it looked like a general store. I'm not gonna lie. Like one of those cute little like general stores or whatever. And I was like, this is not the vibe like at all. This looks absolutely atrocious and horrible. And then I settled on this and I was like, wait, that kind of good though. That kind of good though. And I settled for that. I matched the roof trim on either side. So like the darker roof trim is on the dark side and like the lighter roof trim is on the lighter side. But yeah, I think in the end it worked out. I wanted to put some landscaping here. I didn't really know exactly what to do with landscaping. I just grabbed flowers. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even look to see what I grabbed. I just grabbed things. I was like, ooh, that's small. I bet that'll fit. But I actually ended up finding these yellow flowers over on this side. And I was like, oh my God, that looks like actually incredible and amazing. Like, I'm gonna keep that. But then I had to remember, apartment, mailbox. Where am I gonna put the mailbox? So that was a bit of like, what am I gonna do here? I also wanted to put a dumpster, but from the inside, like you could see the dumpster through the window, and I was like, a classy, sophisticated bistro like this is not gonna have a dumpster be seen through the window. I tried putting it under the stairs, but I was like, that doesn't look right. I didn't know if the Sims would be able to walk up the stairs or if they'd be able to use a dumpster, and I didn't want to play test it at that time. So I was like, I'm just going to get rid of it entirely. And we're going to go from there. Yes, we are. I think I end up moving that plant. Yeah, I moved that plant and I just got a regular trash can instead of the dumpster. I wanted the dumpster for like the gameplay features, but you know, you can't always get what you want. And I wanted like tables outside, but I didn't really know where I wanted to put them. I was struggling here a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I was confused. I was like, what am I gonna do here? But then I added this fence again, and I was like, oh, I could use this fence as like an area to like outline where I have tables, and then I can like landscape the rest and like have it, I guess, like try to blend into the world like a little bit. I don't know if I did a good job at that. I really don't, but I think it looks okay on this lot with the way that I have the cottage living brick. It looks bad. Like the world looks so modern and clean compared to the brick, and I was like, it's just not a vibe. I also wanted to use like this hedge along the side, but then I went and I looked from the front and I was like, that is the stupidest thing that I've ever seen in my life. That looks atrocious. And I ended up not doing it. I placed more trees in the back though, like a line. I think I placed 4 or 5. I just got the same tree. Very simple landscaping. Again, I was not with it, bro. I was not with it. I was high-key struggling. I'm not gonna lie. It was not the vibe. It was not the vibe, but you know, we're here. We are here. Everything looks okay. Everything looks fine. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it together as a team. Yes, we are. Here I am. I'm going in and I'm adding I forgot to do the bathrooms downstairs on camera, so I was going in and doing that. And then here's where I move it to Henford on Bagley. I think it looks great. I think that looked like absolutely incredible and amazing. And here I am. I'm doing the other apartment. It's a lot lighter than the other one for sure. This apartment, I was thinking I didn't really have like a story plan for this or like a storyline until I started doing the room and I picked out the wallpaper for the room. I was like, here's what I'm thinking. Younger like couple, like they just graduated high school, they just got married. So like there's like Discover University like colors and like high school year stuff. Very young, like 19, 20-year-old moved in and they like bought the like bistro down below, or at least the espresso coffee side, because they love coffee. I don't know. I thought that was like a cool storyline because I love the blue. I just wanted to use the blue, guys. I don't use blue much in my builds. I just wanted to use the blue, okay? Because I don't like blue, but blue is like the only good swatch we have in this game. I'm sorry, but it is. I don't like saying that, but like it's true. The blue looks so good and it matches everything. And like the yellow, I was just like, bro, it just worked. It worked, and I loved it. I think it looks great. I wanted to go very like kind of more minimal, but like classy, yet still have that Henford on Bagley sort of cottage vibe. And here we are with the bedroom. Also, I got to use these curtains. that I didn't get to use in the other apartment. I did use them in like this like blue, green, turquoise. Is that turquoise or cyan? I don't know. Cerulean, maybe? I don't know. I'm bad with colors. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I like this. I like this this dresser. I like the marble on top. I think it just worked. I think it just worked. There I am trying to use that tree again. Didn't work. Didn't fit. I was like, let me just use this plant from Cottage Living. Like we need to have something from Cottage Living in the Cottage Living apartment world. And then I added like this cute little ottoman underneath the window. And I added like certificates above. Maybe they just graduated high school or college. And I wanted to go very modern, very simple with it. And that's basically it. I struggled to find a rug, but I found one in the end, just filtered by blue. Found a decent one. And here we are. We're wrapping up the speed build. So I'm going to add in some photos. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next speed builds or the next YouTube video. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is on the gallery if you want. Timmy the Tater. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.